Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the weekly ELF live show. It's Thursday nights. I am here with my co-host, who is now back with us after a big trip to the Philippines. Silas Nasita is back here. Real quick, what we got for you guys today is a great show, the final show before the season starts. We got some hot takes, and then Silas and I are going to do the Fantasy Manager live draft. We're going to draft our team live on this show. You guys can watch us do it and make great picks. And then we got the season, ELF, coming up in 2 days. Silas, welcome back. How you doing, man?
Dude, I'm good. I'm happy to be back in a first world country. The Philippines was amazing. I found a bunch of my family members there. It was epic. But it is good to be back, and it's more importantly, it's good to be back on the ELF live show because we only have 2 days until the European League of Football kicks off. It's what, fourth season? Is this a fourth season? Fifth season.
Season four.
Season 4. That's a big deal.
It is a big deal. There are a lot of people that said this league would not even ever play a game. A lot of naysayers, if you will. And now the team is headed into the league is headed into season 4. It's bigger than ever, more people involved than ever, more exciting than ever, and we're 2 days away from it. So, Silas, let's take a look at the first week of this season and the matchups that we got. Everyone in the chat, what's up, guys? Welcome. Feel free to join us on this. So we're taking a look here at some of these matchups. We're just going to quickly talk about some of these games. Silas, first one's first. Vienna Vikings at the Fehervar Enthroners. What are your thoughts on this game?
I'm really excited to see Roby and all the new guys play with the Enthroners. They have been bottom of the league for the last seasons that they've been in the league, and so I'm excited to see that. I don't see them even really competing with the Vikings, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you right there. I think super exciting they got Nathaniel Robitaille there. The interesting thing is the Enthroners went all out and got 2 American defensive linemen, sort of an unheard of thing. And I think that their defensive line still is not as good as the Vienna Vikings defensive line, which is a bunch of Europeans. A huge signing that was just announced is Thomas Schaefer, who played at Stanford, former Division I player, was in camp with the Chicago Bears. He's now with the Vienna Vikings. Couple that with a guy like Jan-Philip Bombach. Vienna Vikings just stacked up there. I'm with you, man. Vienna Vikings probably gonna roll over the Enthroners. But hey, It is week 1. Anything could happen, you know?
Yeah. And then we got this is actually one of the matchups I'm most excited to see. You got the Helvetic Mercenaries versus the Barcelona Dragons. I am just so curious to see how the Mercenaries are going to do, man. Like, they're like still announcing, oh, we're signing this player and signing this player. It's like, dude, we got 2 games until the season starts. Like,
we're going to see, man. The thing, I agree with you. This game, while both of these teams are not necessarily what we would consider top of the league, this might be one of the more interesting games of the week. Both of these teams are essentially rebuilds, right? So we're going to see which one of these teams rebuilt better. Obviously, Barcelona Dragons do have a guy like Levi Lewis, who's getting a lot of buzz, talked about as a really high level player, but who knows, man? You played for this Mercenaries team. Of course, they weren't called the Mercenaries back then. But you think who do you think is going to win this one?
I'm going with the Mercenaries. I know that it's a wild season right now for them, just with everything changing. But Barcelona Dragons lost a lot of people. They're traveling from Spain to Switzerland. I mean, that's a tough travel, and I think that the Mercenaries are going to come out on top.
There we go. Staying loyal to his Swiss boys right there. The next one that we got is the Raiders, T-Roll, and the Milano Seamen, a matchup of the Central Conference. This one's interesting, Silas. I'm super curious. I know we've talked about it. The Milano Seamen are the only team in the ELF that have an American running back, a nearly extinct position. What do you think about this matchup?
I mean, I like the Raiders here. I think I like Milan's doing some good things, but just the Austrian talent and with the Raiders program, they just have historically I think they're on a different level. And even though the Raiders have been having down years, I still don't think the Seamen keep up with them. I think it's not a blowout, but I think the Raiders have the edge here.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair. It is what you said there. The Raiders are kind of they're kind of a down year, kind of a mediocre era right now. They're really trying to figure out who they are. Obviously, new head coach, new general manager, new key players. But I do think that you're right there, kind of that Austrian talent. I am so curious to see this running back for the Seamen, Patrick Carr, what he does. I'm talked to a couple coaches around the league and asked their opinion on this. Like, would you take an American running back right now? And the consensus seems to be he better be damn good if the team is going with American at running back and not receiver. So that's interesting. I'm with you right there. I think Raiders. Next one, also very interesting. Berlin Thunder, Roslaw Panthers, two teams out in the East. It's an interesting rivalry. What are your thoughts here, bro?
I think this will be one of the best games of week one. I think matchup wise, them as well as Stuttgart and Munich are going to be the two kind of most competitive games in my opinion. I like the Panthers on this one. Maybe they're overhyped. I feel like we've heard a lot more about the Panthers over the offseason than we have about the Berlin Thunder. So I'm going with the Panthers, but I'm also really excited to see Jacob Sullivan, and I want to see what he's going to do in Berlin. He's been in Germany for quite some time, but he's never been north of Marburg. So we'll see how he does up in the North Germany. I think he's going to have I think we'll see Jacob Sullivan like we saw him a few years ago.
I forgot. Did you guys ever play together? You and Jacob ever on the same team?
We did not. I think he came. This is what's crazy. The year after I left, Chad Jeffries came in.
Right.
And then after Chad Jeffries left, Jacob Sullivan came in. And but the funny thing about me and Jacob is Jacob and I both wore number 7 for both Marburg and both Frankfurt.
Right. There we go. That's right. That's what
connection. I'm a big fan of number 7.
There we go. We're going to see what number 7 does up there in Berlin. I'm with you, man. This one for me, I'm scared to make a call. I'm going to go with the Panthers. I'm not, it could go either way, but what's really exciting about this game is I think they've sold 11,000 tickets and they're playing in the big arena, Tarchinski Arena. It was just at 8,000 like a few days ago, and then it blew up. Now it's at 11,000. I've heard the Panthers are doing a great job with like marketing throughout the city with posters and advertisements on like public transportation and stuff. So people in the city of Roslaw know about this game, and this will be an exciting one. I'm with you. I'm going Panthers too, but it could be really, really close.
Yeah.
Next one.
How about who we got next? We got that's not
you look like you want to just say skip next.
Yeah, skip next. I'm surprised I get it. I get you got 2 Cologne area teams. Dusseldorf and Cologne.
Sure.
The only thing Cologne has on Dusseldorf is I'd say Cologne is a better city than Dusseldorf.
That's interesting. I don't know if I have a strong opinion on this, but I know you just upset a lot of people by saying that. But I respect the fact that you took a stance. Like we were talking about earlier, I'm going to sit on a fence right here and say they're both great cities. But I will say that Dusseldorf is going to win in this football game. Ryan Fire. I think the big question about them is obviously they did all of this stuff last year. Are they going to be as dominant this year as they were last year? They returned a lot of key guys, key coaches. Interesting, they signed Kelvin McKnight Jr., the wide receiver, who some people are saying will maybe be one of the best American wide receivers. But I think the big question is, does Ryan Fire stay as dominant as they were last year, or is the gap closed a little bit and it could be more competitive throughout the season?
I think the gap is going to close. I think teams are going to get better and better. And
right.
Yeah, I mean, for the sake of everyone, I hope that it closes. But obviously, we're going Ryan Fire here. There's not much to say there.
I'm with you. Roll Fire.
So what about the next one? Hamburg Sea Devils versus the Prague Lions.
Your favorite team, the Hamburg Sea Devils. I think that this will be a little bit closer than people imagine. I think Prague is like they're really trying hard and making some moves like in the right direction. I think that they will possibly surprise some people on a few games this year. I'm not sure if this will be the one, but who knows? Week 1 is where like literally anything can happen. Nobody really knows how any of these teams are actually going to look on the field. You know what? I'm going to do the upset. I'm going to say Prague Lions beat the Hamburg Sea Devils. Okay?
You're tripping.
Okay.
Tripping.
What do you think about that?
I think you're tripping, bro. I think you're tripping. Like, there's no.
How
Jamal says don't sleep on Prague, but
hey, I'm not sleeping on Prague. I am awake on Prague.
I'm sleeping on Prague. Hamburg Sea Devils gets that. I think the coaching staff there, I was really impressed with them during our offseason interviews. Jarvis is going to go off. That's Hamburg Sea Devils for sure.
There we go. Nice. I like that we are split on one, and I hope we're split on this last one, which is probably the game of the week in my opinion.
Same.
Munich Ravens, Stuttgart Surge, the big rivalry in South Germany. It's been a recruiting battle down here in South Germany. A couple Surge guys left to go play for Munich. Joe Thomas being the offensive line coach there. That's been appealing for some players. Silas, talk to me. What's going to happen in the
Munich Ravens gets it.
Whoa.
Yeah, man. I'm going Munich Ravens. I mean, it's going to be difficult playing at Stuttgart. I think Stuttgart the home field advantage gives them an edge, but it's not that far away. And
true, but real quick, Stuttgart is home, but they're playing at this big arena. So it's not Stuttgart's main home stadium.
There you go. So that kind of takes the edge away. Everyone's going to kind of have that feeling of awe playing in a huge stadium like that. I mean, I'm really excited to see how the Ravens perform with a brand new coach, but like you said, with Joe Thomas being there, coaching the O-line, I mean, I think Chad is going to have a crazy game because this is the best his O-line has ever been in Europe.
Hey, that's a fair point. And you are a Chad Jeffries guy. Head to head, you got to go Chad Jeffries or Riley Hennessy. Who you got?
I'm going Chad. I think Chad has that dog in him. And I think Chad's more mobile.
But here's the thing: Riley's sneaky mobile. He's sneakier. He's sneaky mobile. You know, Chad was pissed about my our quarterback rankings. He DM'd me and he said, "Oh, it's like that, bro, huh?"
What'd you have him on there? 3?
Because I didn't have him on the top 5.
You didn't have Chad as the top 5?
Yeah, but remember this? You didn't have Riley. So this was our back and forth. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. Well, here's the thing, dude. Riley's on his way out. We already heard that. Riley was already like, I'm done. I'm not going to come back. Chad's still like got that like crazy, I'm trying to make it to the league mentality that everyone's like, bro, relax.
Hey, all right. That's a good mentality to
But here's the deal. When you have that mentality, which I'm glad he does, that's what makes him so good. It's like he's still trying to make it over to the States, which I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, it seems like you kind of have it made in Europe. Like, why would you even want to go back to the States? So maybe his mind changed.
There you go. I think playing in Europe is better than playing in every single league in the North America, except for maybe the NFL. All right. You know, I got to go with the Surge here. I think it's going to be a tight game, kind of a fight. Surge pull away in the end because they've got so much more consistency from last year. The Surge have, I think, just one new starter on offense. So, like, a lot of continuity there, all the same coaches. Their defense improved a lot, actually. And so I gotta go Surge because Ravens, new coach, they're trying to piece all this stuff together. What is their culture going to be? They got a lot of talented people, but kind of maybe different coaching philosophies. I mean, their offensive coordinator was with the Raiders last year. Obviously, Coach Ellison from Hamburg, Joe Thomas, Cleveland Browns. Is this culture going to mix? I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm wrong. But I know that the Surge culture is set, so I got to go Surge. And I'm contractually obliged to as well, or I'll lose my job. All right. There we go. That's our week 1 lineup that we got. Now we're moving on to our next segment, guys.
Hold on. Nick,
Yep.
Where do you watch these games at, bro? How do I watch these games?
Oh, that's a good question, Silas, that you just naturally asked me, not because it's in the directory. Good question. You watch them on the ELF Game Pass. It is available, €120 for all 107 games this season. Truly a great investment. You can watch all the games. You can watch multiple games at a time. You can rewatch games. It's basically €1 a game. Okay, €1 game. It's not bad. So ELF Game Pass, Silas and I, we recommend it. Do we not, Silas?
I do. Honestly, last year I watched more games on the Game Pass than I ever watched NFL. So
yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, honestly, I loved it. I was actually watching one game. So
hell yeah,
I got the game for sure. We got some hot takes, right?
We do have some hot takes presented by the Ninja Woodfire Electric Outdoor Oven. Look at that thing, Silas. That thing's going to produce up some hot takes for us.
Dang. That thing just looks like a robot.
I mean, it'll make some hot takes. It can also be a pizza oven. It could be a smoker, and it's good for steaks. It's perfect for summer. But let's see, what is the first hot take that we've got here from our?
I'll tell you the first hot take. First hot take is Germans don't know how to do barbecue.
Hey, I'm with you on that.
Their barbecue is trash. All they do is eat pork, and it's the same. It's like a steak, and then you look at it and you like taste it. You're like, this is not a steak. It's a pork steak. They do so much freaking swine, and so
I support your hot take.
Maybe this smoker will help the Germans. You pick it up, and have a better barbecue. Hot take number 1.
That's hot take number 1 from Silas. Hot take number 2 is we asked people on social media, on Instagram and Twitter, and this is from JimBoy94 on Instagram. Says the Lions will beat the Sea Devils. Whoa, who else said that, Silas?
I don't know. Somebody who clearly doesn't know anything about football.
Well, you got that right, but I guessed about it. What do you think? I think you're against that, right?
No, we just talked about it. No, I think that's a cold take. Cold.
And I, of course, am going to go with hot as that was my take earlier. So I'm with you, JimmyBoy94 on Instagram. All right. What's our next one, Silas?
Let's go to number 2 since we already talked, or number 3 since we already talked about that one. Next hot take, boiling in the oven, the smoker ninja. The dragons will come out on fire, and we know all about fires. Okay, so does that mean that they're going to come out really strong and then just like tank in the second half? Because I can agree with that. Yeah, that's a hot take.
Hey, I mean, what do you think? The Dragons?
Hey, I'm saying that's a hot take from WSF Pete Co. The Dragons will come out on fire, and they're going to do really well in the first half, and then they're going to tank in the second half, and the mercenaries are going to win it. So it is a hot take, but not for the reason they thought.
Okay. I'm going to say that this is a cold take. I'm going to say this is a cold take. I think that Levi Lewis will come out on fire, but I think that overall the Dragons as a team won't be that on fire. I think your former teammates, the Swiss boys, the Helvetic Mercenaries, I like their defense. I like a lot of those guys on the defense, Timmy Sherman. And I'm going to say it's a cold take, man.
All right. Well, let's move forward.
Next one. This is from Jordan Alexander Pryor on Instagram. He says, screw the guys who said Ben Holmes is going off. Levi Lewis is going to go off 450 yards and 5 touchdowns. All right. Silas, what we got?
Cold. I'm going cold, bro. That's crazy. That's absurd numbers. That's J.J. Clark numbers. We hadn't seen that really from anybody else, really.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot, man. That's a lot. And it's like, yeah, no.
It's a lot.
I'm not going to lie. He doesn't have the offense for that. I'm not saying Levi Lewis isn't good. I'm not saying that he couldn't go for 450 and 5 TDs, but he doesn't have the weapons nor the offensive line to do that.
Exactly. I think he has the talent to do that if you were in a different situation, if you were playing for the Ryan Fire. But no, that is a cold take. I'm with you. That is not going to happen. And I also disagree with the other half of your take, Alexander. Ben Holmes is going to go off. I'm in the Alex Malchow camp on this one. And Ben Holmes is going to be legit. So that's what we got. All right. That's from our director, Maxie. He says is the end of our segment of hot takes. And we are now going to have a quick little commercial.
Zeit im Freien mit der Ninja Woodfire Family. Bessere Partys mit Pizza unter 3 Minuten. Freie Tage genießen mit Gerichten, die mit bis zu 370 Grad geröstet wurden. Bessere Wochenenden mit authentischen Smoker. Bessere Campingausflüge dank gegrillten und frittierten Leckereien. Turniertage werden besser mit gesmokten Grillwürsten. Grillabende besser nutzen dank der App-Steuerung. Draußen wird besser mit Ninja.
All right, that commercial made me hungry. All right, so now, guys, we're going into a fun segment, the Fantasy Manager Live Draft. So you guys know that there's now a Fantasy Manager for ELF football. It's free to play. And basically what you do is you pick your team based on a set budget, and points are scored just like in normal fantasy. The prices of players on your team kind of adjust with performance. So what you want to do is you want to get, guys who are kind of cheap right now, who people think might not be so valuable and will end up being quite valuable throughout the season. So you can kind of make bets on who you think is going to be legit this year. So you can increase the value of your team by picking up cheap players now. And your team will be locked in every week, Friday evening at midnight. And then the scores for each weekend will come in around Tuesday in the afternoon, depending on the speed of the stat crew. So this is a really, really fun situation we got here with the ELF Fantasy Manager. And Silas, you and I now are going to build our team. We're going to do our draft. We have 17,500,000 grid coins to make our draft choices. And you and I will go back and forth, make our decisions. Or actually, you know what? You want to start? You want to pick our quarterback? Oh, I know who you're going to pick.
This is really exciting because this makes it so much more interesting to know who the players are,
Yes.
And we were supposed to – they, introduced the concept of it last year, and I was really hoping that we'd have this when I was playing just because I've always wanted to be – purchased by people.
Yeah.
I've always wanted my value to be determined by grid coins,
Well, Silas, that's funny you say that. I think before we make any choices, we should do a little bit of research, honestly, and see who would have been the most valuable players last year. And then maybe we can make our decision. So let's see.
If it's based off stats, then I would actually be really cheap. So you should buy me
And Euro, look at that. Who would have been the most valuable fantasy player last year? My co-host, Silas Nasita.
Wait, is that seriously?
Yeah, it's serious. You would have been your projection was 42.5 fantasy points. Tony Tate was next, then Christian Strong, then Jarvis. So 1 year too late.
Literally how?
I think it's based on I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know. But you are. Look at that.
Dang, bro. Well, I guess it was week 1. Yeah, I had a good week 1. You know why? Because we actually had a quarterback.
Well, that helps in football a little bit.
We didn't have a quarterback over that. We kept getting hurt.
If this was last
hype,
year,
bro, that is actually hype. That you could that's actually cool, guys.
It's really cool. All right. We got that. Should we go?
How did I have more points than Jarvis? Jarvis had the most insane game, his first game last year.
Hey, man. That's the thing. Well, if it was last year, we should pick you.
I think we're biased.
It's just stats and numbers. Can't be biased. It's real. It's called reality.
All right. QB1, dude. I'm going with Chad.
I knew it,
bro.
All right, we got to go to players here. We're gonna go Chad. We got to be careful because we have to also keep in mind our salary cap. Chad is expensive. He's the 4th most expensive player in the league. Are you sure we want to do that?
So Jadrian is less expensive than him?
Jadrian's less expensive. Should we go Jadrian?
If we're going by points, what's our goal here? What's our goal here?
It's stats and points. You know what might be smart? Luke.
Wait, is this for the full year or just week 1?
I think this is full year, but you can like trade and sign guys and cut guys, sell players and back and forth. So I think, I mean, you're the owner on. You change players every week. You can change players every week. Sorry. So this is for week 1.
Who's oh, Luke's with Frankfurt. Let's go Luke. I mean,
Luke Zaradka.
let's go Luke because he's not as expensive and he's got some serious weapons in Frank. Wait, but whoa! He's not even playing week 1.
Oh, Luke has a bye week 1. We can't do that. We're stupid. We're so stupid. All right, we got to get someone better. I mean, not someone better. Somebody who's playing. Sorry, Luke. We would have picked you. I love you, Luke.
I mean, Jadrian's probably gonna have the most amount of points.
How about this, Sas? I'll sort by quarterback. All right, there we go. That's better, right? You got
I'm going Chad, bro. I'm going Chad. Like, I think Jadrian's gonna come out in like the second half when they're gonna put their backup in. So let's go with Chad.
Smart. All right, we got an expensive quarterback. I know you don't like Riley, but look at how cheap he is. Let me just make the case real quick. You get make the final
9 million? Is he 9 million grid coins cheaper?
He's $1 million cheaper.
Okay, let's go with him. Yeah, let's go with Riley.
Riley, okay. Silas, can you see the chat as well? I got this window open, so I can't see the chat. So can you talk to us about all right, we'll go Riley there.
Alex is saying Jadrian. Everyone was saying Luke has a bye, so we're smart because we figured that out.
We finally figured that out.
Fourth down fiasco says Holmes is cheap for an easy 1 game, week 1.
That's actually not done, but we got it in.
Yeah,
all right,
let's stick with it.
Wide receiver. Let's look here. Markel has a bye. I wonder about it.
Markel's 3.5 mil. That's crazy.
He's expensive, bro.
Harlan's expensive too, bro. Holy crap.
That's crazy. Harlan's expensive. What do you think about Cole from Munich? It's kind of cheaper.
2.9. How much do we have? 17 million?
We got 17.5. John Cole.
Yeah, let's go John Cole, bro.
Kind of like that. 2.5. Yeah, let's see. I mean, because we know he's getting thrown to by Chad. Chad's going to do a good job. All right. Oh, yeah, we get to pick 3 receivers. All right, there we go.
Go down. Who's
Austin Mitchell? He played the GFL last year.
Harris, he has a bye.
Oh, he's got a bye. Yeah. What about Yannick Meyer?
Yeah, let's go Yannick.
Yeah, he's there we go. We'll go Yannick for 2. Wide receiver 2. Oh, look, we can expand the drop down. That's great.
Go Jarvis. How much is Jarvis?
Jarvis is going to be expensive, bro. Wait, where is Jarvis?
Probably under flex, if that's a thing.
There's Jarvis. He's 2.8. He's actually cheaper.
Yeah, get Jarvis.
Get Jarvis. Okay. Let's get Jarvis. We'll put him at flex. Wait, Maxie, is that bad? Did I adjust the window? Can people not see now? Should I make it back? I'm going to make it go back. Black bar. I'm going to make it go back, Maxie.
If you can see on there, that's a giant LG OLED TV.
Nice.
So if you draft, you should draft on a giant LG OLED TV.
Silas, we got 5.6 million grid coins left. Let's check out our team real quick, see what we got.
How many do you draft?
So here's all our slots. Look at we can still draft. We got to draft 2 running backs, a tight end, a kicker, and a defense, and then bench players. All right, we got to get some cheaper players. We're getting like all superstars right now.
Oh my gosh.
We got to chill out. We got to go deeper in.
RB1. Let's go running back. Running back 1.
Hey, Silas, get us a good value, cheap running back. Should we look low?
Are we looking like 1 million?
I feel like let's look at page 2 running backs.
Okay.
This is more in our. Bro. I know that people say I got this surge bias. This dude Nicholas Kandar for the surge. He's quite cheap, and he's gonna get a lot of carries.
Okay, go down.
Okay. Should we go page 3?
Page 3. We'll take him right now as number 1. But let's see anybody else.
Oh, Zuzelka. We talked to him on the show, bro. The Prague Lions running back.
Go down. Go one more down.
Page 4.
Eat, bro. Let's go Zizelka and Kandar.
Yeah, Zizelka and Kandar. I like that. Okay. Hold on. Okay, where is it? We're going Adam Zizelka, RB1. All right. Is it going? We're having some technical difficulties, possibly. Maybe he has to be RB2. Maxi. Oh, there we go.
All right, go back. Let's see who do we have left.
Let's see our team. Oh, I got to get who we say Kandar.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go Kandar. What's chat saying? Do they like our picks?
The chat is saying J9 for wide receiver. Marcus said that.
Jojo J9. Jojo's retired, Marcus. All right. Here's our team right now, Silas. We got 2.1 million grid coins. We got to go cheap on defense. And we need a tight end and a kicker. Damn, this is hard. This is actually like really cool.
The kicker, bro, just take the cheapest kicker.
All right. Let's go cheap on kicker.
Like literally
strategy.
Take the cheapest kicker, bro. I actually want to see who it is.
See who it is. It's loading. There we go. Kicker. Cheapest kicker. He's gonna be 500K.
He's got
to buy. He's got to buy though.
Go 3. All those guys have bye weeks.
No, this dude Rodriguez for Berlin. Oh, bro, but he's not gonna kick. They've got the best kicker in the league.
Okay, go someone else then.
Oh, sorry. No, you know what? I'm wrong. That's Barcelona. I'm wrong. We should go. Let's do him. He's cheap.
Okay, go ahead.
Rodriguez, welcome to the squad, bro.
I was gonna say, isn't that guy German?
Yeah. No. All right, what do we need?
A German guy named Rodriguez.
Sure.
I've got 1.2 mil.
We have 1.2 million left. Here's our team so far. We need a tight end. Click on player salary by value. Okay, how do I do that, Maxi? Players.
We probably should have got a better defensive player.
Yeah, we went real offensive bias. This is just like everyone does with football, man. Us defensive guys, we don't get value placed on us. Everyone always wants to do offense, myself included. Prediction. Oh, player salary. Oh, that's why. There we go. Okay. Defense. Let's go cheap D. Ryan Fire's the most expensive. Prague and Fahervar are the cheapest.
Let's go like you mean like you get more points or you get more points the less points the other team has against you?
Yeah, I would assume.
Let's go Helvetic Mercenaries, bro. 100%. They got good.
Yeah. I know those guys on defense.
Bro. Great defense. Terrible.
True. All right, we got 500K and we need a tight end. Let's see what we got.
Let's just take the one that has 500K. Let's spend our whole salary.
All right, but I think we need a couple bench guys too.
You have to pay for bench guys?
Maxie, do we have to pay for bench guys? Yes. All right, we gotta be smart here. We gotta go cheap. Tight end, smart investments, smart investment. All right. Actually, we don't have the money for smart investments. This is cool. All right, we're going Kleinart. He's gonna be our tight end. Cheapest tight end in the league. You better perform for us, brother. Come on, man. We need you.
Good, Kleinart.
We might have to swap out some. We picked a lot of like gold premier guys that we can't afford.
I like it, dude. Can we just get like the cheapest bench players?
All right, let's do it. These guys better. All right, let's go cheap bench. All right, Maxie's telling us that we need to rearrange. No, we're gonna go.
No, literally give us the cheap. We just get 4 100,000 grid coin players.
Let's grab some 100K bench guys. We're not gonna play you. Come on. It's loading. All right, that's going to be our team. We're going to see how this performs. I like what we got.
I got to make my own account.
I know this is you can actually play in leagues. You can like make your own league with your friends. And then there's also like the global leaderboard.
That's hype, bro.
There you go. Maxi's saying our bench players can be a good investment. Buy low, sell high. So if these guys actually perform well, we can sell them. Sounds bad to say that.
You got Glenn on the top of that right now.
The show's canceled. All right, we don't have enough money for any running backs, bro. We got to get. All we can buy is what about a fullback? No. How about any quarterbacks? Damn, size. All right, we're gonna get one bench. Get another cheap guy. Jeez, these receivers are expensive, bro. The cheapest receiver is $700K.
Dang.
Insufficient salary cap. All right, we got to let go of one of our top tier players because we can't even fill our bench.
Golly, bro. All right, who are we going to get rid of?
Maybe we got to get rid of like either Kandar or Zhuzelka. We got two like good.
Get rid of Kandor, bro. Get rid of Kandor.
All right, Kandar, I'm sorry, brother. You're fired. All right, now we need another RB2.
Just get one that's like.
Yeah, he's not getting any carries on our team.
$500K.
Come on. It's loading. There we go. RB, we'll go by salary. We're getting the cheapest running back, $700K. Barcelona. Come on in, brother. Welcome to the squad. All right, now we can fill our bench. Hamburg Sea Devils getting their fullback. Grab some bench, brother. How much? We got $1.2 million, Silas. Should we invest in a bench kicker?
No.
I think that's all we can afford.
Okay, then yes.
So, I mean, we're this is an investment. We're going to trade him. We're going to trade him for sure. Grab some bench.
How does this work? Is this our team for the whole season? Then we just trade in and out?
No, we can do it. Change it each week. Oh, we have. You know what? We got $900K left. We're gonna get a receiver for $900K.
We only need one more.
Yep. Yeah. That guy's $1 million. All right. We're gonna go with Girardi for Milano.
All right, let's do it.
That's our squad. All right, let's take a look. Now, and Silas, we got. You guys see that? See our squad? Riley Hennessy, Adam Zhuzelka. I don't even know. Adria, tight end, John Cole, Young Meyer, Kleinhardt, McClam. We do have some solid players still, bro. Rodriguez, and then we got the Helvetic Mercenaries defense.
Bro, come on, bro. Mercenaries going to go off. I'm telling you, bro. For this first game, defense is going to win, though. They're going to get the most points.
I like that. I like that we got Helvetic's defense. That's solid. All right, so that's our thing, and we're going to see. So basically, all the games will be played this weekend, and then on Tuesday, we're going to see how our team did once all the stats come in. We're going to see where we rank on the leaderboard, and then we'll see how we do this week and if what we need to change. The roster deadline, guys, for those of you guys who are making your own, deadline is tomorrow, Friday night at midnight. Lock in your rosters before the weekend so you can play in this. This is sweet. And then once we get the leagues up, we'll be able to do our own leagues, huh?
Yeah, I need to get mine in. I'll do mine tonight or tomorrow morning.
Yeah, there we go. I might have to redo mine because that was a lot of pressure to do it live, you know?
Yeah.
I kind of panicked.
Even though you're an expert in fantasy.
There we go. All right, guys. That is our show. That's what we got. We are 2 days away from the 4th season of the European League of Football. Silas, any final thoughts before the season starts?
It's finally here, man. I feel like we've been talking forever about this season, and this is definitely going to be the most anticipated season in the history of European football. I'm calling it right now.
Bro, it's gonna be awesome. What do we got here, Maxi? Monday. Oh yeah, we do. There's some big news that's coming tomorrow that you guys need to pay attention for. That is exciting news. I did get the inside scoop. It's coming out tomorrow, so pay attention to ELF socials tomorrow. As some big news will be announced. And then on Monday, we'll be doing a weekend recap. So we're going to start having 2 shows a week. And that's why they're going to be a little bit shorter now. So we will see you guys on Monday. Get your teams locked in and enjoy the show this weekend, guys.
All right, y'all. Have a great one.
Bye-bye.